All right, we are live for another round of Pub Risk. No tournament rules. First person to 130 cities and can hold it by the end of the turn wins, or if everyone else just forfeits and the last person standing wins. And we'll just see what happens. Should have a pretty good lobby here. I believe we have Minamoto, Fresh, Nightmare, and a lot of other normal risk players, regulars. You'll see Walzor, Blitz, Wombat, T-Batch. Should be pretty good. Nightmare's coming off of a victory, so he actually just won with a crazy ending. We'll see how it goes right now that Fresh and Mina are here. See if they'll let that happen again. I am going to forfeit, and then we are going to get started. All right, let's see how this goes. Obviously, got to keep an eye on Africa, Mideast, Islands. All right, so he got hit by the tower here, but Teal does know what he's doing. Brown's actually going to two-man this. This would have been better one-man. We'll see how that goes. Four-man into Novaya, not the best there. And Blue actually knows you can do this here. That's kind of interesting. Oh, and Blue says no to Maroon, so that kind of sucks for Maroon there. Light Blue is struggling a little bit with the microing here, but he's going to try for Africa. And Pink, I think, is pulling back on Teal. So that's unfortunate because Teal could have an 8 income turn. Doesn't look like that's going to happen. And if you're Maroon here, like, you can't do much there. Blue, I don't know if Blue thought that he had this or what. The navy and blue colors are so close together. Blue actually had a lot of cities here in the Mideast. They're in a bad spot now, though. Peach has this. So we'll see what happens there. Peanut is actually taking the islands pretty easily over here. Cole is going to be making a knight. That's an interesting move that usually does not pay off on turn 1 and 2, so he most likely will die to Lav. And so we have Gray kind of half expanding into Germany and then pushing this, and I don't think Dark Green is going to let that happen. I feel really bad for Teal here. Teal actually had Mont, and he could have had Bulgaria, but for some reason Pink just said no. And now Mint obviously is going to want some of this, so that's going to be quite the fight. Brown is actually in a really good spot. He has Armenia. I can't pronounce that one. And he has these two, and he's going to stop Yellow from being down here. And he can actually push up into these other countries fairly easily. And while Light Blue did struggle a little bit, it looks like they're fine now, kind of pieced with Wheat, and he's just going to take an easy expansion up here. Dark Green and Gray. So Gray just doesn't want to lose any cities, but yeah, go ahead, Dark Green. Okay, so Gray doesn't really know what he's doing, I don't think, which is fine. Looks like Osmi was orange. Lav and Cole, I don't know if they're going to end up piecing or not here, so we'll have to find out. Maroon. So Maroon actually did grab this off of Blue. Not sure what Blue is actually doing, but Maroon's going to be taking some of this land as well. I don't think that's going to last long. If Peach wraps up his war with Purple over here shortly, like, obviously Peach is going to have this eye set on the whole of Middle East. Peanut will be expanding on with the islands. Lav actually wanted that, and now Lav is going to have to pull back, and I really feel like Lav should have cleaned up Cole. Maybe he doesn't want an early fight. Yellow going with the early Scandi moves. And Violet just kind of sitting, happy, content with his little Baltic states. Very interesting. So you got Light Blue. Light Blue is going to be in a nice spot. I really hope Dark Green kind of fights him for France, but I don't think Dark Green would win that fight. So if you're Light Blue, you also kind of want these islands. You just want that whole western side of the map. It will be interesting to see here if what Lav decides to do. So Lav is actually going Norway. So we're going to have a little Lav versus Yellow fight. Yellow is actually on 16 income after conquering Sweden. He is top of the leaderboard with income, which is kind of crazy at this stage. But we did have quite the full lobby. Blue is still holding on. He does have Israel, and he is just trying to make sure that Maroon cannot expand. His mission this game is to prevent Maroon from having a good time. And if you're light blue here, I mean, I would totally recommend just hitting this. This is 8 income that Dark Green's going to have, and it's a very easy cut. And without that, that's more than half of his income. He doesn't have much. Brown made some moves here, and I think, yeah, so Pink and Mint are fine. And Mint's actually just happy to sit. No, he's going to cut some trees here. This is quite odd for Violet to have all the Baltics and then to defend this one little state. So that's going to be something for us to keep an eye on. Dark Green is moving all of his troops down here, and he is not letting Peanut take this island. So I don't know why Peanut was actually down here going for these islands, spending a lot. Peanut really should be focused on wrapping up the islands in the north. And Light Blue is going to have an easy Malta. Is this Teal? So Teal is going to push up here into Germany. We've already kind of determined Gray may not be the best player. So this could be some nice expansion for Teal. He doesn't really have many other options. And Peach is cutting for these countries for Brown. If you're Brown here, I mean, he kind of expanded to South Russia, and this is the problem, right? He wants peace with Peach. Peach isn't going to want that kind of peace. He needs to expand. And you expanded your lands, and they're not connected. So you don't get all your spawns, and this is going to be a lot easier for Peach to fight, especially when he cuts. But it does seem like he just wants Armenia. So we'll see what happens, if he just gives Armenia or not. And Blue is just trying to swarm Maroon with this city. So if you're Maroon here, look how weak this guy is. You can make a quick snipe. He's not doing that, though. He's actually getting pumped real hard right now. And here we go. And Blue noticed it. Blue is baffling me. He's making some good plays, some bad plays. Don't really know what to expect with this guy. But we'll see. I don't know if these troops were pulled accidentally for Peach. We'll see if he wanted to do that. I doubt it, unless he's moving all of his troops back down. And I don't want to miss too much. So Raymond is saying bye-bye. He had a rough time with Blue early on. Light Blue is taking some easy free land. And I think Peach is actually fine with Blue. So Peach and Blue have the Mid-Eastern Alliance. It happens every game somehow. But yeah, so they're fine. And Peach is going to get this free city, or this free state there. Checking in over here, we got Mint. And we got Violet. Now this is actually really rough for Violet. He's getting hit by 3 towers here. Even though he's the defender. So yeah. There was one game defending this where Soxu actually just pulls back to these, and he had a really nice surround. And Soxu's a really good player, so maybe that's the play for defending Romania. Better play would probably not spend here. You have these, and I don't really know why you're spending here. So, but he does not want to lose Romania. And so Dark Green came in, swooped Teal off his feet. Teal was Fat Ho. Okay, good name, Teal. But yeah, Teal is dead, and it looks like Gray will be dead here, and Peanut, it was really mad. Peanut just wanted the darn island, man. He just wanted Sardinia, and Dark Green said, no, Sardinia's mine, and guess what? Peanut's not having it. Peanut's gonna cut France, and we're gonna have ourselves a little 100 Years War between England and France. Light Blue still sitting, Pink still sitting here. Doesn't really matter. I mean, Pink can't do much. Actually, I am so sorry, Pink. You are trying your best against a big power. So you are trying to survive. We'll see what happens with you here. We do have Navy as a small guy and Purple. I'm surprised these guys are still in the game and they're just hanging on, chilling out. But don't want to miss too much of the action over here. We have some naval superiority from the Brits. Obviously, traditional to see SS coming from the island player. If you're Dark Green, let's see what the counts are here. Yeah, Dark Green probably doesn't have that much money to even be able to spend on this, right? So, I mean, this is a good play, bouncing around this transport, trying to get the trap on this. This SS is already weak, so this could be really risky. He's dancing with fire here. All right, that was actually a really good snipe. And we kind of keep getting reverse pushes here. So we had Gray, then we had Teal push up, then we had Emerald push up, and guess what? Wheat's like, hey, I want in on the fun, and Wheat's now doing it. Let's see if anyone reverse pushes Wheat here. This isn't good. You don't do that, Wheat. Okay, well, those guys are dead. Nice. Solid play, Wheat. Way to pull back. All right, so Gray is actually alive by default. Everyone gets reverse pushed at Germany and then gets stopped from another reverse push. I say that again here, Caster Curse. Wheat doesn't want Gray to live. Pink is running with his SS. That's probably a smart play. You can't really fight this too long. Peach does have 2 SS here, and he's going to take this area, which is nice. And I am blind caster alert. We have Peach getting overrun by the Night Rush. Oh, you gotta love it. The Night Rush and pumping down into Jordan. Blue waited for his moment here. Peach was just like, hey, we're good. And now he's like, oh no, Blues are at. And guess what? Rat alert could be Nightmare. That's a classic Nightmare play. We'll see. We'll see if this is Nightmare. What a play. Peach is still gonna live though. He has 2 SS, but here's the thing, like I think all his money is in SS. And if Blue gets this, like he's not gonna have really any income other than this island. Oh, but here we go. Light Blue says, no, I'm the rat exterminator. And Light Blue is now coming in to save the day for Peach. I like this. In Risk, you got to kill off the rats early. The rats are the most dangerous players, and Light Blue recognizes that. He also could be building a nice friendship by saving Peach's life here. Great, solid play. Back to the 100 Years War here. We got a really weak SS. I would just take this guy out of combat here. Oh, T-Batch was gray. Poor T-Batch had a rough time. He did his best here. He had some fights early on, though, that didn't go his way. Yeah, if you're Peanut, you got to pull this SS back. He's doing a good job keeping it out of harm's way at the moment, I guess, but this is just a dangerous game. I've seen this a couple games ago. Low SS, health SS got sniped by a couple of mortars. Like Tower's even wrecking it, so I don't know. He's dancing with fire. Yellow had some good Scandi plays early on. He did some good defense of Norway against Lav, and now look at him go. He's like, hey, it's time for Russia. And Red building some tanks early on, showing that military might. He's like, don't come touch me. I got tanks. Good play from Mint. I feel like you just wrap up a couple of these smaller players. That's really good. And side note, this actually really worked out well. Yeah, so Navy, sorry buddy, but he is gone. But side note for Pink, the whole peach blue, light blue menage a trois that's going on, well, Pink actually gets to live because of all that. And he still has an SS. Very nice. Dark Green did land here. He's cutting some income. And made 1 SS. I guess that's fine. It's rough. It's a really rough situation to be in both of their shoes. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Light Blue is trying to save the day. So here's the thing. Peach is definitely not out. Peach holds ports. He has 2 SS. Blue cannot afford that. And Pink is actually coming in now. Even though Blue kind of saved Pink, Pink is now trying to look at this as an opportunity to expand. And yeah, he is trying to call for some peace. Violet, oh my gosh, I missed the reverse again. It was first gray, and then it was teal, and then it was emerald, and now it's wheat. This is like, Germany is just this is a cursed state right now. I don't think anyone needs to hold Germany this game. I'm gonna lose track of how many players keep reversing in the reverse of the reverse. It's a tongue twister. All right, Emerald's looking to live over here. Peanut is losing this, and he has SS. Oh, here we go. Dark Green with 2 SS now, and I look at the kill death, and I'm assuming Peanut did lose that last SS. So Peanut, even though he was the guy who got upset about this island, could have let it go. He had a grudge. He hits France. He is going to be the one to regret that, because unless someone comes and saves the day, he is a dead man. We are watching the death of the British Empire. Or the rebirth, if you want to look at it that way. The merging of the French and the British Empire. But Kremig, props to you. Very sportsmanlike. The well-played GG. And the forfeit. That was great, Kremig. We need more of that in the Risk community. Too many toxic players. Alright, so Light Blue calls it here. Drew his line. Pink actually gets Turkey out of all this. Hilarious. Blue looking for just any place to run, really. And what do you know? Brown's like, hey, no, you know, those are my Russian lands and I care about them. You can't have them. They're mine. So, Peach here taking this off of Blue. We'll see what happens with Blue and Brown. We are good, Peach, obviously. Light Blue did save the day for Peach. Dark Green's not going to be in the bad spot. He'll now have more island opportunities. I feel like since I've been missing some of this up here, it looks like, but There is a battle going back and forth. Cole with the turn 2 knight, and Lav with the failed attempts in Norway. So now guess what? They had to clash. It was inevitable. At some point, these two had to fight over Greenland. We'll see who the victor is here soon. Lav not doing the best here. You got to use all your troops, buddy. Blue is pumping with whatever gold he had remaining, and he really wants this land. And I don't think Peach lets this happen. Peach is a pretty smart player here, and you gotta finish off Blue, because you know what? He's a rat. And what do you do to rats? You exterminate the rats. And that's what Peach is going for. He's going for the extermination. Whatever. Oh, it's the reverse of the reverse of the reverse of the reverse of the reverse. Wheat's pushing back up. Wheat's got position. He took this South City. He is cutting. Violet is overwhelmed right now. He doesn't know what to do. His units are frozen. He's pumping here, but he's getting cut everywhere else. Wheat's going to pull back here. I like this move from Wheat. I'm rooting for Wheat here. He was the last person to hone Germany before Violet, and we just need an end to the reverses. So if Wheat can just like somehow hold on, the income differential is not looking the best for him, but position-wise it looks great. And what do we have here in Belarus? It's the yellow-red tank alliance versus the conclave of Mint, just devouring, just nom, 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 nom. So hungry. He's just eating everything. Yeah, you're gonna have to run. You gotta run. This is a hungry hippo, and he is coming in for some kills. He wants to be fed, and there is no satiating his hunger. So Red's gonna try to come down here, cut this. He's gonna lose this tank, and he's just dancing. He doesn't know what to do. Who would know what to do with this man? Look at this kill death right here. This is a solid player, and he's just pumping away. Hungry man. We'll have to keep an eye on that. All right. Blue was finished. The rat exterminated. No, not exterminated. Oh my gosh. See, this is a rat. This is what rats do. They just scurry on. They just run away. And they're so hard to kill. You need a professional exterminator, and Peach is not the guy. He's not that guy. So we need to find a professional exterminator, or else the rat infestation will grow and come back stronger than ever. We'll see. We're going to see what happens here. We're going to see. Peach wants to be that guy. We're going to see if he's that guy. All right, so dark green with all the SS in the world right now. Great position, great fight against Kremig. Kremig's a good player too. So dark green does know what he's doing. Oh, no, Lav. Frostman, he lost. Oh, poor Frostman. So Greenland has finally been consolidated. And oh no, Zebra. Zebra tried his best. But Violet, he wants to be the last one to do the reverse. So, bye-bye, Zebra. All right, and Red. We still have Red trying to hold on here. He does have an island in case he dies. Yellow is just a tank machine, pumping out them tanks. So we're going to see what Mint does about that. Yellow actually has, I did not even realize the income differential. I know that actually Ukraine's cut here, so Mint really should have close to like 30. But that income differential is pretty significant. So if Mint wins this, that's just going to solidify my thought that he's a pretty solid player. I mean, I already think he's a solid player, so... And I think Purple here is trying to help, right? Yeah, Purple is just a good Mint pirate. Very reliable. Yeah, I think this is to stop Blue. Blue is just trying to get someone to, like, take him in. Right now, he's working his magic on Dark Green. We'll see what Dark Green says. And... I mean, if everywhere you look with Yellow, tanks. Yellow loves the tanks. So, this isn't actually bad, though, for Mint. Like, it's really hard for Yellow to push this. I guess this city could be surrounded. Mint, though, you're kind of hurting me here, buddy. Like, you really need this 7 income during this fight. I don't know how Mint hasn't realized that. I really want to type in chat and say, Mint, take Ukraine. Violet now has a pretty good spot after... Oh yeah, Violet actually has history with Mint over Romania. So, and Yellow is trying to make peace with Mint. I think Mint's going to take him up on that. Again, Mint, you got to take this. This is killing me. I'm getting a little angry just watching that. But yeah, so Yellow is kind of bullying the position he's in and like using that to his advantage. And he is going to get this country without too much of a fight. The only thing that we really saw was this, which was ugly, but I mean, it's still looking good on the scoreboard up here, buddy. Brown is like taking in red refugees. I like this. This is just typical play in Russia. You just have the weirdest things going on, and that we love to see that. So light blue has already collected an alliance down here with Peach. Peach and Pink were actually enemies, and now I think Pink is a kind of a good guy, right? Maybe a good guy at heart, because he did not really kick Peach when he was down too much. And no grudges, looks like, at the moment. They're not fighting or anything, so this is good. He still has his SS over here. Okay. We are kind of getting to a slower part of the game, so it's going to be interesting. I really want to see some action here. Yellow and Mint kind of let me down on that regard. Mint, though, his eyes were opened. He put on some glasses or something and finally saw this, so he's going to be back up to 29 here in a second, which should be really good for him. He's in a really bad spot, though. Same with Brown. Brown, half of his income split between two different areas, and he does not want to give up any of those areas. And I thought Brown was a good player with some of the early moves, so just shows you the risk community in general. Like, people are learning how to do the one-mans and expand early on. It's just kind of more the mid-game, what do they do? And I'm clapping. I don't know if you can hear my clap right now, but let's go dark green. We're gonna have a nice push against light blue here. You gotta see this, right? He's third on the income leaderboard, I guess, whatever, and 46 kills. So you know the guy has bank. I can't actually check. We are gonna see here. Yeah, this is actually going to be really bad for Dark Green if you're reading chat right now, everyone. So Dark Green took in blue. Peach now has a reason to help Light Blue against Dark Green, and he is going to help. He is mad about this. Light Blue also did save Peach, so he has reasons there. And this, I mean, if Pink comes, you teamed DG. What's going to happen here? I'm feeling like this is a strong alliance between Pink, Peach, and Light Blue. Come here, Cole. Okay, I lied. I lied. He's just going for Cole. Okay. Don't want to miss this SS action over here. I got a little sidetracked. We got Dark Green out SSing Peach big time. And this would be really good for him because this is all of Peach's income. These 3 SSs, everything Peach has. And he's already, like, I don't know how Light Blue, like, Dark Green's massacring and microwing over here, and Light Blue can barely defend these cities. Very interesting. So we'll see how this goes. Dark Green is going to try to do some Diplo, and let me fight those rats. So I'm kind of left speechless here. I'm very lost. Like, you hit Light Blue, and now you want to kill his rats. Cole over here is probably going to lose that. Light Blue made some tanks. Alright, that's interesting, but he has a huge mass of an army here. And it looks like Peach might have sniped an SS, and if not, if it was just this SS, like, it's super weak now. And Pink is the kind of guy who's like, he has his Casus Belli for killing Cole, whatever the SS thing was down here, and now Pink will literally take his fleet all the way up, and he's going to go have a good old-fashioned war with Greenland. I actually love when players do that. Makes me smile a little bit. So Dark Green versus the Peach and Light Blue alliance. We have a nice roar here. I can't click, right? Yeah, so don't know if his are roared. I don't think they are, but these are. But he's definitely outnumbered. And this one, if he's good, he can snipe this one. He's A-clicking too much. Oh, he gets it with the last shot. Nice job, Dark Green. This is probably fine for Dark Green, though. You can't really do much. Like, you need to finish these guys off here. You might be able to take a lot of this stuff while Light Blue's trying to take this. But what do? You can't really pump out a bunch of gold here. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? Ah, Cole making the SS here only to die. Oh, I don't think that was a good play, right? Like, yeah, you just like basically gave him that SS. You were already out SS'd. One SS does not change that fight. Peach is going to get chased down. Light Blue is only focusing with the land army. So Light Blue I don't think has made an SS yet. I am fairly certain Light Blue is just more confident with the land fights. Yellow has amassed his army on the border over here. And I know that Mint did give it to him. Mint is actually trying to communicate with Brown, so we'll see what kind of diplomacy is going on over there. And blue, you want land. Now see, I don't get that, right? Because like light blue, maybe light blue forgot already. This is so bizarre. Like light blue killed blue. Light blue team blue. I'm not like yeah, and then peach. Oh, this is just my mind can't keep up with all of this. This is so much happening. Yes, peach is obviously going to continue grudging against blue. The whole purpose of peach helping light blue against dark green was the fact that dark green saved blue, and then light blue said, "Hey blue, you want land?" I don't think their minds can keep up with what's happening. So we got 3 SS that somehow sneaked away. I don't know if dark green... No, dark green is still chasing. This is smart, though. I'm really hoping those are loaded. I'm going to assume that these are loaded. You do the little transport drop here to block the bridge from these 3 SS escaping. And that's going to be a mwah, chef's kiss. That would be a nice video highlight. Let's see if we get it. Let's see if we get a land block. Peach is like, no, I'm on to you, buddy. But this is not good. He lost that. Oh, he killed it. That was actually smart. He killed it so that dark green didn't get the bounty. This one's probably dead. Dodge, 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 dodge. Nope, he tried to do the dodge, but not good enough. Young Lou. So Young Lou was trying to do some stuff down here, and that all came back and bit him in the face. Because this stuff down here came all the way up here and got its revenge. And Mint is actually trying to piece with Yellow, and usually when you see something like this, he's just trying to secure some kind of safety on one side so that he can do something on the other. I would love to see Mint take advantage of this piece with Yellow. Like Yellow, what does Yellow gain by coming in here and fighting you, right? So use this land and grab something, man. He said sorry, Brown. I don't know if that sorry is because he's going to try to take Brown's land. It's my safe spot. Brown once is intentionally split. He's intentionally split his lands. And oh, this is hilarious. The grudges are so real right now between Blue and Peach. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is great. If I'm Peach, I'm so mad right now that Light Blue kind of let this happen. Because I'm pretty sure Light Blue and Dark Green are pieced at the moment. And now Dark Green and Blue are going to finish what Peach started. Oh, this is hilarious. Oh no, I guess Blue started it. Blue was the rat. Yeah. So Peach was trying to help Light Blue as well, and Light Blue's kind of leaving him out to dry. Like, Light Blue's just like letting Peach die to the rat that initially killed, and now the rat has an overlord, and the overlord is letting the rat do the rat things. Oh my goodness. Poor Peach. Now, he's probably still gonna live because... Yeah. Okay. There we go, Light Blue. Light Blue is saying stop it. Or Light Blue's gonna mass SS. And see, Dark Green just really wants Peach to... Dark Green views Peach as the rat, right? From Dark Green's lens, Peach came in to help Light Blue. But really, Blue is the rat here. Like, no matter what lens you view it from, Blue is the ultimate rat. Oh, and this is actually surprising. So I think they gave up. They did a little tradesies. And Mint now pushing into Violet. This is a really solid play. Great positioning. The tree cutting here, you can tell he knows what he's doing. He cut these trees, and that's the way to push this. You get a really nice surround then. Your units don't get like stuck in this little conclave here. That's nice. I mean, it's awkward. This is super awkward, don't get me wrong, but this is really nice. You definitely want these and these gone. But yeah, I mean, he's just trying to pump. You know, Violet does have quite a bit of gold, though. He's been sitting on this 30 income for probably like 10 turns now. He's got a few hundred. And he does have a nice little position here. He needs to pump out a lot more. He's not roaring anything. I do believe Mint is using roars, right? Or no, Mint. Oh, you know, he does. He has one. Okay. You can kind of see the buff icon on the troops as well. And he's actually... This is really bad for Violet. He just kind of sending this in. He only is going to have a mortar line here soon. This is about to be a feed for Mint. He did pump out a panic tank. That's what we call these guys. You pump it out, and guess what? It's dead instantly. That's a panic tank. And that's not the play. You don't want to do that. This whole fight is just one big disaster. He is starting to get some volume here, but losing this city is really gonna hurt. In other news, we have yellow that's probably gonna finish off southern Russia here. The whole rat wars that I'm missing, so light blue, dark green, they're fine. This is actually where all the good juicy action is. Mint is kind of getting like that reverse U, you know? Like, where he's like kind of like getting hit by more guys than he is able to like surround. Oh, this is kind of nice. So he's like, see, he's got that little U shape. That's what you want. And Violet lost so many mortars. What's this? Oh, and Soja. So Soja just knows he can't hold on. Look at that kill death. I mean, that mortar line, that got wrecked. Soja's gonna blame the position on it, but Soja, it was also kind of the tactics on your end, buddy. You did your best, though. Yeah, it's really hard to defend that positioning. Super hard, especially with how much gold Mint had. So good try, Soja. Yellow is all about intimidation. He wants to strike fear into his opponents before he actually strikes. he wants them to fear the push before he pushes. And Brown is like trembling right now. Oh, Brown did a preemptive, oh, what's that called? Oh my gosh, that was so funny. Oh, I'm having a blank on what that's called though, but he preemptively did it. Those units weren't even roared before they got silenced. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. And so red's actually going to help. It was a red-yellow alliance, but it looks like yellow said no to that, and now it's a red-brown alliance. Oh man. Alright, so yellow just likes shoving units in, we've noticed. It could work out for him, especially if he gets this base here. He's going to kind of surround that, right? Mint is now the proud owner of Germany, which has swapped hands many, many times. Yellow is coming in for the cheeky land grab. If you're Mint, I'd be, again, a little mad about this. This happened last game. They just get the 6 income for free while you did all the heavy lifting. You can't be that mad if you're Mint, though, because you got a really nice KD. You're going to be starting to make some really good money on the bounty system here soon. And here they go. They're just going to, like, this is such a weird thing. Like, Brown's going to hold this. Peach is neutral. Red's going to hold this. And you got this yellow army coming down from Russia. It's so bizarre. This whole game has been bizarre. And, like, this little brown safety net, like, why? Why, Mint? It's map gore. This looks ugly. I don't like this. Also, though, this is actually kind of hard, right? I'm not actually sure I've ever had to push from here without having, like, a port or something. By the way, props to Purple for holding on. Great job, Purple. But I guess, yeah, if you have enough, you maybe cut some here just to get more. I don't know. He'll get this eventually if he really wants it. He's got all the money in the world. He really needs to spend here. I don't know. He does know how to cut trees. He would cut a little bit up here. But, oh, an SS. So, Brown just is going to hold on. I really want to see Brown's thought process here. If he loses this, his SS has no home. He doesn't have a port. Where, like, do you put it up here? Like, what? What do you do? All right, so Red was the host of the game. He did try. He had a fun time. I would try to pronounce this name, but I can't. I'll do it so people can laugh at me. Aigo Givre. Aigo Givre, round of applause to you. Thanks for hosting the game, and also thanks for holding on as best as you could. You didn't give up. Proud of you. Ew, the Mint army is moving and mobilizing on the yellow border. Is this where Mint makes his move? Mint and Brown do have strong relations. Oh, I missed all this happening down here. If you're Peach, though, like, you're still here, right? So, this whole situation's so hard to follow. Pink actually ended up getting this up here. Okay. Well, we'll do our best to keep following that, eh? This is bad. Yep, he realizes it, though, so he's gonna try. I really like Brown. Oh, here we go. Was this intentional? It's a quick in and out. I don't know why you're pulling out instantly. But, is he giving... What is happening here? I feel like Pink is giving this up. Yes. Is he? I think he's waiting to fight this. I think Pink is actually going to try to fight, and he's going to try to do the Greenland defense. For those of you that don't know, like he's saying, spend 600 gold here. It's because it's kind of hard to push Greenland sometimes. With SS, if you put them in the right spot, it makes it a lot easier. But even then, like sometimes if you're positioning as a defender, you can make this very expensive. This city by itself is already hard enough to hold though, because you can put so many SS that can range this. Like you don't really want to defend that. So dark green and pink are just fighting right now, and light blue, I don't know if this is free or not, but dark green is actually getting teamed to death. Pink had quite a bit of money. His SS are split. He's going to have to send these back. If I was dark green, I would pull these back, right? Although Pink is actually getting hit by tower fire and unit. Yeah, the rifles are hitting. Pink made a huge mistake down here. This is actually really good for dark green. So yeah, he's got his SS split all over the place though. And I don't like that. Like there's nothing to be gained by being down here anymore. Pull these SS, go back up. Reclaim all the islands, get Pink out of the north. You're done with the land. Like, you've already lost all of this. You're going to lose this SS? Alright, so Dark Green's a good player. And out of the good players left, we have... So we know Walzor, we know the Dep Renner guy. Minamoto is obviously good, and Fresh is good. Which means, actually, Nightmare. I didn't even see. Sorry, Nightmare. But Nightmare died. So, and then we still have, I kind of missed it, but there are some other regulars that are playing. Yellow is continuing on. He's not going to let this train stop. Is he going to finish off Pink, or maybe this was an accident? This is still funny to me. This could go on for another 10 turns with how this is playing out. Brown's going to keep losing a bunch to this, and Yellow's going to keep losing a bunch to this SS. That's really funny. So, Dark Green still has that fleet there. Oh, there's his huge fleet. And Blue is now taking over the responsibilities of pushing into Greenland, so that's kind of nice. When your pirate can do all the dirty work, that's really nice. And Dark Green's telling Light Blue to stop the expansion, which makes sense. Like, Light Blue is kind of just taking easy land right now, while Dark Green's super busy. I'd actually kind of like to see Dark Green suicide onto Light Blue. Light Blue, top income, and has not done much this whole game. Yeah, mint yellow piece here. I don't know what he's saying. Dark Green might be Minamoto, because a lot of the times when he talks, I don't get what he's saying. I guess he's trying to get mint and yellow to peace so that they can help with this alliance down here. Peach hasn't really done much. Peach has 1 SS to contribute. Pink has been a pain in the side for Dark Green. Pink's actually been playing pretty good too. He does have a lot of SS that are injured. And this is gonna be really bad for Dark Green. So he lost all the land, and Light Blue is now saying, yes, I'm ready to invest in water. The funny thing is, too, like, I think that Light Blue can make a lot more than what he's made here. He's been sitting at this income, and he only has 200 kills and 140 deaths. I don't even think this is half of his bank. Yeah, he's got some tanks and stuff, but I'm pretty sure he can make a lot more. It always baffles me how much tanks can just take from an SS. Does he lose that? Because that would kind of hurt. He actually saves that. So Light Blue is good. He's able to micro pull back, at least with what I've seen so far. It's just a little frustrating that he doesn't have as many kills as I would like to see at this stage of the game. We're 38 minutes in, and I mean, Purple. No, I was going to make a joke. I was going to say Purple has as much as him, but he doesn't. This is a military disaster, as Easter would say. You trapped your SS, and if you're Pink, you're going to lose 3 or 4 of them here. This is rough. That's an orgasm for Dark Green, and for Pink, unless you are into that kind of thing, that's devastation. You gotta be so upset about that move there. He is, however, like he said, he feels very confident about himself holding on in the Greenland defense. He's gonna make someone spend like 600 gold, like he said, to take Greenland. Like he's not letting blue have it. He's also being a pain down here. Like pink is like kind of all over the map, just being a thorn in the side of everyone. And this is gonna be interesting here. So I think that he does have a roar, and I'm assuming these did get roared. Blue is coming in with the revert. Oh, if he had this base and could have spammed units here, light blue would have been so hurt by this. Oh, this is still, blue is such a clutch rat. Like the fact that he was able to do this at all, that hurt light blue significantly. I'm pretty sure they had similar numbers of SS, but that distraction, like there were so many free shots that dark green had. He really needs to get his guys back in here though. He has a lot of healthy ones that he has out. Light blue's trying to pull back. It's so hard to pull back on this. Sometimes they actually get stuck on these rocks. I don't know if that's been fixed yet or not. This fight is going to determine a lot right here. And over here, we have Mint versus Yellow. The fight for Central Russia again. Mint was waiting for the right time to strike, and Mint is just pumping. All the units, all the riflemen. And we still have the SS fight down here. Light blue is getting shredded. Look at the kill death. He's losing so much here. He has so many weak SS. And he's pumping out the 5 golds. If you're dark green, you're salivating at the mouth right now. You got to go, and you just got to take advantage of this position. Screw pink. Finish off this fleet. Think of the gold you get from killing this fleet. Back here, we have a solid mortar line. We're getting a mortar line from yellow as well. It looks like we are getting some roars from both people. I might have just said that, and I'm actually not seeing any roars here. That could be bad. Nothing from yellow either. That's kind of a huge boon to your army composition. We really need to see more of that. But I can't really tell who's winning this fight. You just gotta, oh, artillery. This is gonna be huge. If he can keep an infantry line in front of this, these guys are going to shred troops. He is getting massacred down in the middle though. They're like winning and losing on all different parts here. Mint winning, yellow winning, mint and yellow. Mint's kind of winning here. All right, down here we have light blue coming back up. Dark green kind of pulled back when he had the advantage. I don't like that. He's getting distracted by pink. Pink is just doing his job. Pink is doing his job. He's keeping dark green distracted. Back here, look at yellow. Yellow, lots of kills. Love the action, yellow. But this is, you're getting farmed. Who would call this farming simulator for Mint? I'll pull these back, please. Mint already knows he has this. Mint looks at this situation like he's going to have all of Russia now. There's no stopping this land army. Not with what we've seen so far from yellow. And light blue coming in, he's going to take advantage of dark green getting distracted. Dark green has a transport blockade here. That's kind of funny. Dark green's trying to consolidate all the SS, get them all in one place. I would pull the weak ones out, but where are they safe when you know pink can come at any moment? Purple! Purple! Purple's still in the game! Crimea! The Crimea secret assault on Africa! And light blue hasn't noticed! Oh, and blue the rat! Blue was the rat. Fresh! Oh, Fresh. Fresh is dead. So, I don't know where he got hunted down. I think pink kind of finished him off. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Fresh was the rat. Oh, you're not going to like that when you watch this video. All the things I called you. Oh, by the way, that was just, we can't understate though. Purple coming from Crimea. And, oh, light blue does recognize though. Purple's time to shine is now. He's got to push and push hard. He's got to make something happen, and he really needs dark green to help him out here. He can't have dark green stopping. And yeah, this is just beautiful. I know there are so many of you that love having wars specifically in Russia for the open land, the huge battles, no SS. This is every one of yours wet dreams right now. We have hundreds and hundreds of gold being pumped into Russia. I really hope yellow has more gold too, because I want to see more. We had knights, we had like every unit you can imagine here. He is just getting pushed back more and more. And I want him to make like a last stand. I want him to do like a Stalingrad or whatever that's called. And like, you know, like the last stand of the Russians. I really want him to hold on to like one spot. Like hold these cities, hold Moscow. Don't let Mint consume your entire empire. Mint's even cutting Sweden over here. Mint's expanding very fast. And now with Fresh out of the game, I mean, you have to wonder who's who, right? Mint's doing a really good job. And then dark green over here. So dark green is now, oh, this is always such an interesting, never know who, I feel like whoever has the Portugal port has the advantage. But you know, sometimes like all your SS aren't always hitting because like you're kind of like crowded when you have like the units here. So you really need all your SS and no infantry here, in my opinion. Because then you get the tower in, like look at all these SS get stuck from behind. You get the tower, yeah, but I guess all his SS are kind of hitting the infantry at the moment. Oh, snipe it, snipe it. Oh, oh, this is so bad. He has a lot of weak ones here, but so does light blue. If he could have just right-clicked, A-clicked, right-clicked, like he could have taken a couple there. Oh, oh, and right. I can't look away. I cannot look away from this fight. There's so much happening all over the map. This is amazing. And Peach! Peach is gonna fight Purple. Oh, Purple, you did me so proud by making your move, but Peach is coming. He's gonna stop this teaming. Back to Russia. Oh, these tanks are gone, right? You gotta move these tanks back fast. I don't know if we're getting target fires on those tanks or if they're just weak from all the fighting that's been going on. Mint's also doing a good job expanding down here where it counts. He's gonna have Volga completely surrounded. Peach is doing actually a really good job pushing into this. Purple, I don't know how much money Purple has. He probably did spend a lot of it. He's only been sitting at 6 income, but I guess 6 times 4, like 2, yeah, it's not a lot of gold, right? So he's not going to be able to hold on for this much longer. This is a good spot to stop if you're Mint. I feel like if you're Mint, you come, take these areas, take Volga, get yellow off the southern part of the map, and then you can keep pushing on. And for the SS fights, I mean, Pink Pink is just doing his thing. He's a role player. Like this is like a specialized role player who knows exactly what he's meant to do in this game. And his job is just to prick and prod. He's just kind of poking around where he sees holes, being super annoying, distracting Dark Green. Dark Green cannot focus on just light blue because Pink is just a thorn in his side. Like look at this, even this over here. Like he's just being obnoxious. If I was playing Pink right now, I would be furious. Like this is just frustrating. Playing a player like this and you're trying to fight this big guy and you got this guy hitting you a bunch. I'm not saying dark green doesn't deserve it, but whew, I'd be mad. And Brown, so I kind of I saw that and I thought Brown was already dead, but no, Brown actually had all these lands and was the guy splitting up his stuff. And so Hayastan, he is out of the game. I guess he got bored in his little safe haven that he built for himself, which tends to happen. Well, all right, so yellow, yeah, see, Mint's kind of doing what I said. You take this stuff from yellow, he can't threaten you in the south, and now you have all this army that's just holding here. Thing is, though, if you're Mint and you push all this, like that's way too much land for one man to hold alone unless you're going for the win. And I don't think Mint's in a good spot to go for the win. So dragging this out is actually pretty good, especially if you're not spending and you're just holding. That's pretty good. This really sucks for Purple. He did his best here. He is surrounded, though. Like, this is going to be a bloodbath. I mean, you're literally, as you spawn, they're dying, right? So Peach might actually get some land out of this if Light Blue doesn't take Africa back. And Light Blue, I'm not really sure what Light Blue is doing, but he's not taking the rest of this stuff here. And he could. And he's trying to play the Diplo thing of, yes, DG seems like a good player. Yeah, well, DG does seem like a good player. Pink has been trying to kill him, and they are both now trying to come up with ways to, like, justify finishing him. If I'm Dark Green, I'm a little angry, right? He has been fighting a lot this game. 1,500, oh, sorry, 1,700 kills. So, second most kills. I mean, Mint mostly got all his kills just from fighting yellow right there. And it will be interesting if Peach leaves now. We'll have to see if Peach transports these guys back and gives up the land to light blue. Or if he's just going to hold on to it, because 24 income is quite nice. And they have this triple alliance thing down here going. Like, the whole south is basically allied right now. Dark Green really needs Mint and Yellow to finish up this fight. Like, he needs someone on his side, and that's just not the case at the moment. Can you peace, please? Yeah, he's been begging. I think he's been begging these two to peace. Even when I said I was confused by what he was saying, like, I think he saw the writing on the wall and knew they were going to fight. He just wanted them to peace, right? DG, you just attack me whenever you want. So Light Blue kind of just grudging, thinks that Dark Green's just randomly hitting him. I don't think that's the case, though. Like, Light Blue kind of has hit Dark Green as much as Dark Green's hit Light Blue. But Dark Green does not have a pirate to rely on. Where are all the SS? So that's the thing, man. Like, because Pink's up here, like, Dark Green's bouncing his SS around. He doesn't know, like, go north, go south. Like, if he leaves and Light Blue comes, he can easily start picking off some of the islands. Oh, it's just such a rough spot. Like, yeah, I would maybe just hold the ports, honestly, so that Pink can't get a Navy in the north. Because you've seen Pink pump out SS. I'm pretty sure he's lost those, like, the Denmark stuff. He lost all those SS, right? Unless those are the three that there's no way, because they would have been super injured. Peach stole Crimea. Buddy. Peach is traumatized. Oh my god. Fresh as blue. Traumatized Peach. Any teaming Peach sees, he has to put an end to it instantly. Oh, this is like a victim, right? He's a victim of being ratted, and he does not want anyone else to have to go through what he experienced with Fresh. So Mint is gonna do some SS plays. I actually have found this is kind of hard to push with SS without having Denmark, because like what you really want, you want this too. Like I guess you can kind of snake your SS up here, take this, push these guys. Um, but taking this one city without having like it's really easy if you can have army, SS, then it's surrounded, right? And I think Mint is trying to do the Norway thing that I just talked about. That's really like the best way to push probably. Um, but yeah, having Denmark makes taking the city a lot easier. But this should be basically given to Mint now because they're going to be in range of the SS and he can easily take this. Yellow might be able to hold on to this for a little bit longer. It looks like he does know what he's doing as far as defense comes. We've seen Yellow do a little bit of defense. It's really hard to do it in Russia though, where you can't amass troops a lot quicker. So we'll see. Peach is actually chasing down Purple. Purple is just running for his life. And this is actually going to hurt Mint a little bit. Guess losing a little bit of income here doesn't matter that much. But yeah, Peach is just chasing it down. And he does actually get to keep Africa. So Light Blue hasn't made any mention of like taking it back. And like I said, Dark Green kind of just holding ports. Maybe one SS here, one SS there would be better. But yeah, he's just going to hold the ports. Don't let Pink do anything crazy. Peach is taking this land, and I'm not sure if it was given to him. I don't think Mint's really been talking too much, right? So I think he just recognizes that he can take some stuff off of Mint. Unless I missed something, because this is a lot to take. Hi, you want Ukraine? Like, this is a lot to take. And Yellow is going with the don't trust Mint thing. So, I mean, if you're Yellow, like, I guess you did hit Mint to start, but then you kind of made peace when he gave you Central, but you had to know that it was always coming. Like, that's always going to come back for you. And I don't know, man. Mint must have given this. He's not fighting back, and Peach is taking it very easily with, like, little investment. So this had to have been given to him. Purple is actually still alive. Purple is a fighter. This is not a rat play, by the way. This is just what we call a fighter. This is not what Fresh did. This is just a fighter survivor. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Purple. And Yellow just has a blob on the map. We're going to find out what's going to happen with Yellow. He is going to be completely smushed. I guess if you're Mint, or those are your SS, right? Yeah, you take this. That's step one. Or I guess you can push from this, like, one SS here. I don't know. It's going to be an investment regardless. This is just so many units. Like, this is unit lag. This is what's going to happen. Unit lag. These guys are going to stutter across the map. Dark Green taking this. I think Dark Green just wants this war to be over. He really wants Mint. Like, Mint, I think, can win by default with how much Dark Green hates Light Blue in the Southern Alliance. The problem is Mint gave Peach land. And Peach is very friendly with Pink and very friendly with Light Blue. So, however you look at it, I think Dark Green probably in the worst position here. Mint's in an okay spot, but I don't think, I mean, Mint's a good player, but I don't think with this position he wins unless somehow he does join Dark Green, maybe. Maybe him, Dark Green, versus Pink, Peach, Light Blue. We've seen enough from Dark Green to know he's a good player as well. Light Blue is not the best player. I'm not trying to critique you, Light Blue, too harshly, but comparatively to some of the other players we've seen, definitely more mediocre. Pink has been good at role-playing and being a thorn in people's side, but we haven't really seen him succeed when it's come down to big fights. And Peach we haven't seen too much of. I'd say Peach is okay, but what we do know about Peach is that he hates rats. And he is always fearful of the backstab now. And if he sees any kind of teaming going on that doesn't benefit him, he's going to call foul play, rat play, you got to die. But yeah, so I would definitely say Mint, Dark Green, probably the better players in this lobby, right? And you just kind of go off of kill death and how they've been playing this whole time. Dark Green's micro with the SS was very solid, although he could have had some really good kills. When he had took that Portugal port, he could have surrounded all those weak SS. That would have just been beautiful. Now this is a lot. This is a lot of land for Peach to take. And I am starting to think this is just not being given to him. There's no way. I'm not that blind. I might be a blind caster, but I am not that blind. Peach is just taking free land, and it's not even stopping this. Like, yeah, you gotta finish off yellow, but you're gonna lose your whole empire in the process. I'm sorry, frustrated. And this is finally good that someone actually recognized that Brown's not here. This is actually a farm too when you use SS. This is all free kills, free bounty. Yellow pumped out an SS to defend this, and actually this could really hurt Mint here. He's probably going to lose this because they're trapped. That's traumatizing. That should not have happened. Dude, this alliance, like if you're reading chat over here, like you can see Peach, light blue, pink, like Dark Green's dead. His chance was for Mint, but Mint is just taking forever on yellow, which I don't blame Mint. There's so many units that yellow has, and like how much... Use your army at least, though. That's what I blame you for. Use your freaking army. You're gonna lose another SS. No. Okay, Mint. Thank God. I can't handle another SS loss like that. If he gets the top base there, that'd be nice. But like, you could have taken this with your SS. You could have just kind of held out here. I don't know. Mint's just kind of baffling me now. The fact that Peach is top income and had all that for free, I just don't get it. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Blitz was purple. I feel bad for Blitz. I liked the Crimea play. You had a nice highlight. That was a great highlight. Maybe it comes into a YouTube short someday. Oh, Peach. Peach is top income with what's going on. If he wins, I'm not gonna be a happy camper. Oh, if Mitt can actually snipe this, if Yellow does not see that, that's gonna be huge. Getting this south base literally makes it a perfect surround, like encircled. And Yellow's not bad. Yellow is not bad. He did see it. I mean, Mint is just slow to the punch here. Like, throw some of these units. You have like 300, 200 gold, 300 gold sitting right here. You're not even using it. You have like SS in the north over here. They're not even using it. Like this city could be taken. This could be taken. You would have a complete surround on the top two cities. You don't even need to use your SS down here. They're just getting kind of bloodied up. You can put those SS down here, take the city. Mint is leaving a lot to be desired in a player. So I guess it's easier said than done. But I feel like one of the top tier players would do these types of things to wrap up yellow. And I don't think one of the top tier players would have given up like 40 income to Peach for free. Peach maybe invested like 30 guys, and they were probably spawns too. So Dark Green can still turn the tides of this game either way. He has a lot of SS. Maybe him and Pink can kind of cool off. Him and Light Blue can cool off. Oh, man. Looks like there's a lot of chatting going on between them. So Peach is now trying to give up land to Light Blue, which makes sense, right? Like, Peach is already... Look how much... I just... Again, speechless. He's 30 income higher than the next person, and he got it for free. Oh, I cannot wait to see names after this. Alright, so this is the death of Yellow. Yellow did actually do his last stand that I was really hoping for. I was kind of wanting to be more in Russia, you know, just for role-playing purposes, but I'll take what I can get. This isn't too bad. He made Mint hurt a little bit. He got an SS, he took a lot of units, it took a lot of time. But honestly, the real loser here from all this is dark green. Like, dark green is the one that really needed this to wrap up so much sooner. So Mint is now going to be the Scandy player. We got a lot of movement over here. Lots of movement by dark green with all these SS. And light blue still, I mean, we're turn 60 and he's got 500 kills. Peach has 600 kills. Like, this alliance, I really hope, crumbles apart. So light blue is actually going to get all this land back. Peach recognizes the income gap. But you have the top two guys, top two income, and they're this friendly with each other. Peach is moving things. Like, you already see this. He's making roars. He's making, like, I think this would be for a prep to fight, right? Is he gonna... Alright, so Mint's actually, if you're Mint, what do you do here? Do you move everything back and try to take out Peach? You wonder... So Peach had 70 income for a couple turns. You wonder how much gold Peach has. He was a small-ish player, but even before that, like, he was sitting on 20 for a bit. Ah, Wombat, you did a good job, buddy. Easy, Mint says. Well, that's the unsportsmanlike conduct that we like to see in Risk. There was no sportsmanship here. You traitor. I like the you traitor part. Mint is moving everything up. Or sorry, Peach. Peach is moving everything up. And Mint is gonna be pushing from a bad position. And Dark Green just doesn't know what to do. He's gonna go for Greenland. If you go for Greenland, you gotta be prepared to spend big money. Especially now that Pink has 50 gold a turn for a while. I mean, he got this, so maybe like 30 gold for a while. Yep, here comes DG again. And I don't think DG really knows how to push Greenland, right? Unless maybe he's just been too distracted. I really want to see DG and Pink just have a fight over Greenland without anyone interfering. Because I want to see if Dark Green knows like how to push this, and I want to see if Pink knows how to defend. Like, Pink is prepping so much gold here. Pink literally, I think, will spend every single penny he has defending Greenland just to be annoying. He seems like the kind of guy that really wants to have like a good fight where he's the defender. Like, he's in the better position and he just wants to defend. I think that's the kind of fights that he enjoys. This is a lot. So lots of these are spawns. You can see there's some roars in here. I guess you can hold this city. I mean, you're gonna get hit by SS. This isn't good. You definitely don't want to lose that. But I guess, like, whenever I do the Greenland defense, I have always let them take this city, but I might be learning something from Pink here. Like, holding this city just makes life rough. But you're going to get hit from all angles here with SS. And Mint has 5. 5 SS. And he wants to go fight Peach with his 5 SS. He wants to 1v1 Peach. Back to this. Alright, the city was sniped. Pink is just... You don't want to spam too many rifles here, though. This is actually going to turn into a reverse feed. Like, I thought Pink was going to feed off of Dark Green, but... This is too many rifles. Thank you, buddy. I don't know what Dark Green's doing with that. Oh, see, Dark Green did a nice spam swap there. I don't know if you all saw that. He swapped the defending unit to the tank and was able to pull it out of there. That's really nice. I mean, the rifle spam is kind of working. He's just outmassing Dark Green. And even the SS are getting kind of beaten up because of this. Also, look at this by Peach. He's got the Great Wall of Central Russia. And Mint is cutting. We're going to have... Guys, this is every Russia battle fan dream. Like, we had Mint versus Yellow, and now we're going to see the same thing, but Mint versus Peach. So Mint should be your, like, local hero. He is going to go down in history as a legend for all the Russia fights here. While we wait for that, we're going to see... I mean, Pink, I criticized him a couple times, but Pink massing all those troops, like, Dark Green cannot keep up with only pumping from that one base. And even the SS, like, these SS are getting shredded. And he doesn't want to use all his SS, because Mint has these. So interesting. I mean, pink, yeah, you just gotta, you have already, like, you just keep going back to the pink strat. Pump, 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 more, more, more. Just outmass him, because it's working. Dark green is sitting at a nice kill death. Where's pink at? Yeah, pink's actually still a little bit negative. These 5 SS don't make any sense to me. Alright, so Peach is, like, preemptively taking things. I really like this from Peach. Like holding all these different ports and stuff is super nice, and this actually makes it really harder to push in. Like when you're pushing in, actually I don't know if he's gonna be the one that gets pushed or not, if Mint gets pushed or Peach gets pushed. But this makes it life really difficult. Like Mint could probably take these 5 SS and bring them back into here, but Peach does have money. I think Peach would probably make SS of his own and kind of trap him. Mint put himself in this position though. Like Mint only has himself to blame for this. He let Peach take all, like literally follow my mouse. Everything here and up was Mint's. Like that's basically all of Peach's income right now. Like 40 to 50 gold worth of states. Mint just gave up for free. Literally free. This isn't like he's pushing this with a couple night, like he doesn't have enough here. So Mint's a good player, but we might be seeing some weaknesses and flaws in his game. I don't think Peach holds this. Like this is usually bad when you're spending like this out of port, because again, like as they spawn in, they're dying. You're getting surrounded. He has more. Like this is bad. And Pink. I mean, Pink is just going even with Dark Green. If you keep looking at the KD, none of them are taking. But like that's all you have to do. He has made Dark Green spend hundreds and hundreds of gold, all the micro time. Weak SS, I'm sure we can find, like, there's probably a bunch. Yeah, look at all the weak SS, and I'm pretty sure all of this is just from this fight up here. If this keeps going on any longer, Light Blue could just go and sink Dark Green's whole fleet, because they're all going to look like this. Dark Green won't even be able to defend with SS, because they're all going to be weak. Like, look how much damage he lets them take. Pink probably does need to keep pumping here. I mean, all he has left is mortars or I don't know if he has gold problems or what. He shouldn't have gold problems. Yeah, he should have plenty of gold. And here we go. Here we go. So Peach's early invasion here kind of paid off, but he's also getting reversed. Mint's really good at the reversal. Mint is going to come and reverse and maybe trap the army from behind. Peach would have to do a mass pullback, and that's so hard to do with this many units. Even Mint's having a hard time getting all of his units into the fray. If Mint does take this city, this whole flank is exposed. Right now, Mint is kind of in a bad spot here. Like, he really needs Estonia gone. Peach is not taking advantage of this. So, like, Peach could be exposing this flank with all these mortars. And Peach does not have nearly enough guys in the front line. You can see they're actually getting stuck behind the mortar line. And this is going to be really bad. If Peach doesn't recognize and pull back here, his mortar line is going to be the front line, and they're going to be getting pot shots by the riflemen. And these cities, like, Mint's actually doing a good job multitasking. He could probably pull back here, but he could probably take this city from the top and from this, which opens up a lot of room down here. This SS play was actually really smart. I'm glad he moved in or made an SS. Peach doesn't have any of the ports there, so he can't really support. And Peach, I did think, recognized, like, his rifles are not in front. He's losing too many of these mortars. His kill death isn't looking too bad right now. We'll keep an eye on where they're standing, right? I'm pretty sure they're pretty close to even during these fights. Oh, here we go, here we go. This is at least 20 SS. Dark Green doesn't have a lot of healthy SS. Look, what did I tell you? And this is all because of Pink. Look at all these injured SS running with his tail between their legs. And they're going to come support this fight, but it's way too late. It's way too late. Light Blue did a perfect... Yes. I mean, you did this to yourself, Dark Green. You put yourself in this position. You knew this was going to happen. Now, you are making good plays. You're sniping some SS here, but, like, you lost one yourself, right? And you're doubled. You're doubled by the SS. You have half the SS, and the ones coming in are only weak. So we have SS fight, land fight. This is so good right now. This is the amazing action. We want to make sure we keep on top of all of this right here. Peach is doing a great job holding the key cities, and if he gets from behind, if he holds this city and Mint doesn't continue pressuring it, he's going to smush Mint in this city. They're both going back and forth, throwing punches here. And yeah, I mean, Dark Green kind of wants Pink to just peace out. He's trying to be a good sport and say good fight, but Pink isn't going to do that. Pink is going to do his freaking job. What has he done all game? He's played his role. Okay, well maybe his role is just to take back Svalbard. But this isn't going to be a good fight. He roared. He roared. Dark Green is actually good at roaring. I forgot Light Blue is not as good of a player as Dark Green. But I don't think even if you're a good player, like you have equal, if not less SS than Light Blue. And all of your SS are injured from the Pink fight. Alright, so Mint did not have enough. I don't know if he doesn't have enough juice here. If he doesn't have enough gold, he had to pull back. He just don't think he has enough gold to fight this. And he did a little night snipe. Man, you're giving me mixed signals. You have some solid, amazing fights versus Yellow and great KD, and then you do something like this, and now you're surrounded. Yeah, look at, did you see all those SS just instantly sink? That's the thing, like, he just doesn't have enough healthy SS. If his SS were healthy, he's fine. Yeah, Light Blue's losing SS he shouldn't lose, but it still doesn't matter. Dark Green might have 3 healthy SS. He made another one here. He might have 3 healthy SS in his whole fleet. But he can't really let all, like that, boom, gone. Oh my gosh. This is just so hard to watch. Light Blue is actually good enough to pull back. I hadn't seen that consistently from him, but he is doing that now. And Mint was the hungry hippo, and now he's been hunted and poached, and Peach is eating all the stuff that Mint originally ate. Oh, what was that, Mint? We need to have a serious discussion about that. Now, oh, this... I keep saying that there's absolutely no way Dark Green holds on here because of how weak his SS are, but Light Blue is really doing his best to try to prove me wrong. And now he's trying to reverse it and get help from Pink, but there's no way, right? I just don't see that happening. Mint also doing some weird plays here. Oh, Light Blue! Light Blue! I was talking you up. You're doing everything you can to... Oh, yeah, okay, he snipes too, but... No! Oh! I think he spam swapped the wrong one. He lost 3 and he killed 2. 2 weak ones that probably would have died in a fight anyways. Oh, Light Blue, I'm really doing my best to be on your side here, but Dark Green is making it hard for you. So, here, like, all injured. These are all, they die. Like, if you right-click, then A-click, right-click, then A-click, like, you can kill all of these. He wouldn't even have time to pull them back. Like, 3 of these target firing, 1, I think that's how they die. Yeah, Dark Green's gonna lose his SS. That sucks, man. That really sucks. He lost that one there. Light Blue's doing just enough. Light Blue's competent enough to finish off Dark Green, I think. Like, just competent enough to finish him off. But Dark Green, no. Oh my god. Every time I say something good about Light Blue. No. Do not let this happen, Light Blue. Please. Dark Green was target firing you, and you're going to lose another one. Okay, he took one out. He takes another one. If he takes this one, it might be worth it. Pull these back. Just pull them back. Just give up. Oh my god. Pull back. Light Blue. No. The dodges. The dodges. Oh my god. Okay, well. Light Blue, you have officially gone down in the Internet Hall of Fame for worst plays. Oh. Yeah, you're coming in with a lot of reinforcements, though. So, Dark Green did so good. Light Blue, very questionable, but Light Blue's going to win out in the end just by sheer quantity of healthy SS. Again, Mint, I am just bad. I was talking up Mint big time, but here's where the strategy really comes into the play. You might be technically good at the game, but, like, the strategy portion, like, why are we spending in Turkey when Peach has already kind of devoured you? Like, why are we running all of these guys all the way through Turkey? Like, yeah, you're trying to keep 5 tanks alive, but guess what, man? Like, why'd you build those 5 tanks in one city when you knew you could be surrounded anyways, and they wasn't even connected to your main stuff? So, strategy card for Mint is a 1 out of 10. We have a lot to work on here, buddy. Maybe if you watch the replay, you can see some of the things you did wrong, but this whole play of just trying to run these tanks away just doesn't make any sense. And Dark Green is going to die here. He's going to run his little fleet to Novaya. Light Blue is obviously going to chase. If you're Light Blue, you've been humiliated enough times by Dark Green's SS fleet. Actually, he might gift it to Peach. That might be fine. But yeah, you need to finish him off here. You got to finish Dark Green off. We are at 74 minutes. This is what some of these games can go to. This is how it works sometimes. Sometimes these games can drag on. Sometimes they can be quick ones, like the one we just casted a little bit ago today. It was like a 20-minute game. You just never know what you're going to get with this. And this is where like the storylines come into play, right? You got to go back to the beginning. And this alliance of Pink, Peach, and Light Blue has lasted for so long. So sometimes what you'll see is like these allies, they don't even want to fight each other. And you're just going to have one winner. And like they'll just be like, all right, you can take this, right? But I don't know. I think Peach is the kind of player that wants his name to be the last one on the scoreboard. I think he is going to actually try to go for the win. So, I mean, if that happens, like the alliance has to break down at some point, and Pink actually would probably be the middle person, the kingmaker, right? Pink is probably going to have to decide who wins with how much income Pink has, and also being buddies with both, being connected to both of them. Like, who does he side with in that? So, I've got no doubt I can beat Light Blue. So Peach is feeling pretty confident here. And I mean, the players that had the best KD, Mint, Dark Green, like they're dropping like flies right now. They are slowly dying. Dark Green is actually just trying to run here, I guess, or again, I'm not too sure. I might have missed something there. I think he is just running, although he's also taking land. Mint does a really good job at letting people just take his stuff. So not entirely sure what we're doing here as Mint. He's sending 4 SS to the north. I'm very confused. Mint has boggled my mind. Mind-boggling plays by Mint. This is a classic Mint thing, like you attack in one place and you forget that you have lands that have to be defended. Peach, I guess, I don't know if he's going to take this, but Pink was just chasing down those tanks, right? Is Pink actually, so Pink and Peach, this is actually where the alliance crumbles, I think. What did I tell you guys? I'm glad this is, there was only 2 options, right? And this is the option we would all prefer. We all prefer seeing a big fight at the end and not just the quick FFs. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens here. We're going to have some land pushes from Peach. Peach is going to be able to multitask. So Peach is going to win on water in the south. And here, Dark Green is grudged. Dark Green grudges Light Blue, which is great for Peach. If you are Peach, you're smiling. You have Dark Green helping you. You have Mint, who is just a wild card. And you also... I don't think Pink is actually hitting Light Blue. Pink is literally just chasing down Mint. They are just not even going to be a factor in this, I don't think. I am fairly certain like these are going all the way for Pink. So it's going to be Peach versus Light Blue. Light Blue is going to get stomped. Light Blue actually in a bad spot too because he had to fight the huge SS army in the north. And he has a lot of weak SS. And he's going to play the butthurt card with Dark Green. He's trying to say that Dark Green's a little butthurt about everything that happened. Mint, again, I think Mint, with how Mint plays, he's just trying to get SS down here to fight Pink. I feel like I missed something, but at the same time, I feel like this is just what Mint does. Like, he ran his tanks that he made to defend against Peach all the way through here, and now he's doing a last stand in Jordan, even though he has all this. So, yep. And what do you know? He is, does he not know that pink has this? But yeah, he's just going for pink. And dark green, I don't know if those are loaded. I guess we'll find out here in a second. Does he have any SS, or did he fed it all, I think. He fed it to Peach. Which, yeah, Peach's kill death is only that good because of dark green's feed. Peach wasn't, he only had like plus 100 until that, all those SS. This is, not pretty. These guys are gonna be trapped and surrounded. Yeah, you need to start shoving those units up there, buddy. So Peach at 92 cities. So like we talked about, so this is not a tournament game. So for those of you that don't know, like when playing Risk, like normally there is no one to call a timer. This game could, technically we could be here for as long as the game will run. This timer, I don't know if this timer has a limit. I would hope so. But this could go on for hours. But yeah, once you see this right here, the C stands for cities. So Peach has 93 cities. Once you have 130 and a turn ends, so you have to hold 130 by the end of a turn, you win. So I think Peach is in a good spot to go for the win here because you have dark green grudging against light blue. You have Mint, who apparently doesn't grudge you and is fighting pink. So if you're Peach, like this is the moment. I think this is kind of where you just try to push all the cities. So you have 92. So if we do some math here, you need about 40 more cities, right? And if you look, like you have like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 that can be conquered right here. The island area is like another 20. Well, maybe not 20. So I mean, like that's kind of close to your goal. And if these guys are all busy, like all this is open. I think dark green kind of wants you to win at this moment. Dark green just wants light blue to die. So if you're Peach, I think you full spend here. You don't even really need to fight this. If you could just push up to Portugal, honestly, hold that, take all the land portions of this, maybe take some SS down here just to grab this. Like that, this is 7 cities that you definitely need. Here, it will be interesting though, because will Pink let this happen? Will Pink let it happen? Because Pink is almost done with his weird fight against Mint. Oh, did Peach drop troops? If we missed the drop, I really wish. So Deprenner, I mean, props to you. You had some really good fights, buddy. Questionable strategy, but you had some really good fights, and your kill death was mwah. It was mwah, especially when fighting Wombat. But yeah, I mean, we'll work on that strategy portion of your game. So light blue must have made some more SS. Light blue is rolling in cash. I think this guy, yeah, light blue does lose that SS there. Lots of talking today. Sorry for the sore throat. Yeah, so dark green's just trying to get some easy pickings here. With Mint out of the game, Peach is in a great spot if Pink continues to sit. Pink, honestly, his kingmaker here, like whatever Pink does decides who wins. If Pink hits Peach, Peach cannot fight light blue and Pink. I'm actually curious if Pink even knows if he's got to know. He's just feeding, right? He's just getting a quick feed in. Peach is being very slow about this, though, you know? We've been at 94 cities. I don't think he's actually trying to go for the win. He's not even really spending, and he's focused a lot down here on these SS. He made some tanks as well. Might have jumped the gun on saying that Peach is in a good spot here. But yeah, dark green is just whatever makes dark green feel a little bit better, right? Dark green is sniping SS. He's trash talking light blue, but he did lose to light blue. So this is one of those situations. Yeah. This is one of those situations where like you're just trying to get like any kind of feel good wins that you can like brag about, but you did lose to light blue, and this is what light blue is going to do now. Light blue is going to focus you. Light blue isn't going to try to stop those wins, and I wish I could say it's not going to happen, but I feel like light blue is going to get transport dropped and lose these 3 SS. Watch. Oh my, no. You're letting dark green. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, Peach is wrapping this up in France, and Peach is actually hitting Pink. So dark green's keeping light blue distracted. And Peach is officially going for the win now. Light blue may not even use these SS, honestly. Like, he is focused so much on just this. This grudge between light blue and dark green is a huge victory for Peach. It's going to be hard to push. Like, Pink actually has a lot of units, too, that can just easily defend. Peach has a lot of units not even being used. He's not even setting his spawns. Um, you really want to set, like, these spawns. You click them all. Use all these units. It's just free units that you can use. He's not using those. But with the amount of SS here, he should not have lost that city. With the amount of SS here, though, you can actually start pushing it to the mid-east. Even Turkey here. If you take Turkey, you can kind of surround this. This is really hard then, especially with all those SS. Dark Green, I'm happy for Dark Green. He got his butt spanked. Not by any fault of his own, it was just purely horrible situation he was in, and now he's getting his little victories against Light Blue. Really unfortunate for Pink. Pink's kind of going to be left out to dry now, fighting Peach, gets the full brunt of Peach by himself. This is a good move for Peach, doing this, taking that up there. You can take some of these SS, grab this, start pushing here, and these are all trapped. Like, this whole army gets surrounded, basically. You only need, like, what, 26, 25 cities left, right? And this is where Light Blue's attention's at now. Like, Light Blue is here, Light Blue is here. Dark Green is just doing you huge favors. So, Pink is already calling in the towel. I don't blame Pink here. He's doing his best to hold on. I don't think Pink has a lot of gold, though. But yeah, like, Peach just has so much gold, more than everyone combined. And the other two guys aren't even going to contribute to this. Like, Pink is literally just having to fight this all by himself. He's out SS'd. He is completely surrounded. I'm really glad that Pink did try to hold on, though. Like, he's trying to spend. He has a good win down here. Like, this good surround, taking this is good. But Peach isn't even using all of his troops, right? So where else does he get the rest of the cities? I mean, I guess he's going to get all of this. That's like 10 cities there, and then Turkey. So yeah, I don't think there's really any coming back for anyone else in this game. Pretty sure Peach is going to come on and win this. If everyone remembers, Fresh was ratting him early on, and Light Blue kind of saved him. Oh, here we go. I might have been wrong here. If Light Blue hit, like, it might be too late, though, you know? I think Pink is out of gold. If Pink wasn't out of gold, he would be spending a lot more right now. And all these cities are gone. Like, Light Blue's hitting way too soon, and the attention's not going to be divided now. Like, Peach doesn't have any reason to divide his attention. Like, Pink only has 29 gold. So Peach spends like half of his gold here just in defense, and he can easily stop this. And Light Blue is still, like, Light Blue isn't even doing like a full send on Peach. He's literally still fighting like some of this up here. And he's still microing this. Like, this play right here, yeah, it took one city and you had 20 guys, but you're not even really doing anything else. Like, your whole goal is now to just kill Dark Green. And I think Light Blue just got too focused on one player. I guess he got... Oh my god, alright. Oh my god! You have to learn your lesson. After the 10th SS, you have to learn your lesson. Oh my god, no, again. Again, are you... Oh my god. Stop. Please stop. Let this one live. We've seen enough. Oh. I mean, yeah, Light Blue beat Dark Green, but I think we all agree Dark Green won this fight. Oh my god. Yeah, this is the end of Pink. I'm really glad. Pink is a good sport. Pink also did a great job defending, or holding on, trying to make it a game. I just want to move on from everything we saw up there. Light Blue is angry now. I would be angry too, because that's your manhood being cut off when you drop, boom, drop, boom. Like, Light Blue is officially a eunuch. We're going to find out who the eunuch is now with the names here. We have about 13 more cities to go. But yeah, Light Blue lost his manhood. We saw it here. We saw it like 3 times here, twice here, 1 or 2 times here, and literally 3 times back to back to back here. I would not say Dark Green ruined this game. I would say the Peach Pink Light Blue alliance ruined this game. You guys all were tight like glue. Oh no! Make it stop! Make it stop! Oh, this guy has a family. Light Blue has a family. Dark Green, are you kidding me? He has a family. Oh, we need to put a not safe for work tag on this video. Oh my gosh, please, Peach, just put everyone out of their misery. Finish this game. I don't know if we can take any more of this. Oh my gosh. I mean, Peach right now has to have so much gold. This, like, he's pumping out tanks like it's nothing. He still has all that, like, he is just slow to react, though. I told you, like, if Light Blue and Pink hit him at the same time, Peach would have lost. Peach cannot multitask. He can't. He cannot fight two wars. It's hard to do, right? But when you have this much gold, it's actually not that hard to do. And here he goes. This is going to be Light Blue's last hurrah. This was all of Light Blue's gold. I mean, he lost so much. I don't even want, yeah. If he loses this port, it's pretty bad. Peach is spending a lot of time microing here, and at the same time, like, he's losing all these cities. I don't see a world in which Peach loses, but Pink is really fighting. Like, I'm really glad that Pink's fighting. He already did put in the towel and say good game, well played, but he's one of those players who will say good game and still keep pushing. He's making it interesting, right? The problem is, like, this income disparity, like, if Dark Green helped, obviously Dark Green, in no world will Dark Green help, but if Dark Green did help, all three of them might be able to do something, just because I don't think Peach could multitask that. But yeah, like, Dark Green just wants Light Blue dead. He doesn't care as long as Light Blue loses. He knows he already lost because of all of this stuff up here. And Peach is, yeah, I mean, once the SS are wrapped up, he has naval superiority. Light Blue will have no gold. That was Light Blue's full bank. Finally, we finally saw it at the very end of the game. And this stuff is hurting a little bit, but there's so many cities available now. Africa, like, all this, I feel like this is horrible for Peach to even try to push into. These are easy to hold. You just stack like 20 units. It's really hard to push that without a big army, right? Yeah, see, Dark Green got his satisfaction. Dark Green, that was attempted murder, dude. Like, you should go to jail for every, like, oh my gosh. Those are clips. Those are highlight worthy. Just unreal. Peach is like the slowest player, though, for a win. I might be wrong about how much money he has, because I think every time a turn comes around, he pumps out his 4 tanks. Maybe this is going to be Peach's first win, but I guess we're going to find out. I wish we could do like a post-game interview, you know, and see. Could be a first-timer winning a tournament, which would be great. You love it when you pop the cherry like that and they get their first one. Smart not pushing this anymore. Pinka is moving everything over here. I mean, you only need 19 cities. Like, take this, go up here, like, just take this, honestly. Dark Green's not going to defend it. Take this, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like, all that mid's gone. Oh, a little frustration coming out on the caster side, but, you know, that happens. It's Risk. Everyone gets frustrated while playing or watching Risk. Yeah, see, they're just... If you're here for drama, this is the drama. Crodax. Crodax, buddy, I am so sorry for what happened to you. And you got the STFU, so... I would leave too. Yep. I would leave too. But Crodax, you had some moments, right? Remember the good times when you out SSDG here and you killed him off? And look how mad you made him, by the way. That's a victory in and of itself right there, Crodax, so... Yeah, and Peach is happy. Peach is very happy. He was down to nothing. He climbed his way back into it. Honestly, though, most of it was just because he was saved by light blue and Depriner, the play by Depriner to basically give all of Peach's land, or all of his land to Peach. Whew. We need to have a talk, Depriner, after this. Gotta hit you up in Discord, because you basically let Peach win this game. Like, you gave him the ground that he needed to win. Peach did earn it in certain points. He did his fights and was very smart with the dark green situation. I cannot agree more, though, dark green. We did have some issues with the whole mint yellow situation. So 4 cities. We're about ready to wrap this one up. We might go another turn. Pink, again, just doing his job. Like, Pink is a fighter. Pink does not say quit. I mean, he'll say good game, but he will not quit until the game is over. But props to him, I guess, you know? And if you're Peach, like, you don't fight for these cities here. You just go take these. Then it's GG. Really can't wait to see what names we get here. Peach is saying, no, if I'm gonna win it, I'm gonna win it the hard way. I want it to be a bloodbath. I want to lose so many troops. We're overpopulated as it is. Look at this. There's an overpopulation crisis, so we just need to lose as many people as possible to get the last 2 cities. I swear. Watch the city count. Again, C, cities. 128. He's going to make this hard. We might actually go to another turn. This is the most dragged out victory I have ever seen. I think Peach theory right now. Look, he's actually losing cities. Peach, we're thinking he's just taking victory laps. That's what he's doing. This is his victory lap moment. He's like, ha ha ha, strutting along. There's like no one in sight. He's in the front of the race. He's got a crowd cheering him on. He is just taking victory laps right now. And he is just dragging this out for just sheer joy that he is going to come walk away with this win. And we are at the 130 city mark. So again, not a tournament game. If he can hold 130 cities by the end of this turn, he wins. And he will be a Risk pub winner. Whatever you get, that's just you get a participation trophy for winning pub games, I guess. But oh, dark green. No, just let this happen, dark green. There's absolutely no way to win and to stop this. All you're doing is prolonging this game for no reason at all. Yes, take these cities. Peach, great. Round of applause. Great game. Great game. That might have been Zone's first. Let's see. Zone, was that your first victory? I don't know who Zone is. Maybe he's a new player. First win ever, Zone? We gotta find out. It's your alt. Well, real name. Who actually won this game? We can't be left on a cliffhanger. Like, we actually need to know who won. Kapil. I don't know. I got one guess. I have no clue who you are. This is for YouTube. We need to know who won. We have to know who actually won this game. Oh, alright, Zone. I'm disappointed in you. Guess we'll never know who won. It's going to be a mystery. Maybe we leave comments on in the YouTube channel. Comment who you think Zone was, because I have no idea. He took Capula as an insult. So, I don't know. He's the only guy that plays with alts. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe. Peace out.